time on the Pony Fanboy Reviews, we looked at the Season 2 premiere, The Return of Harmony. Now we're looking at the Season 2 finale, A Canterlot Wedding. This was going to be a big deal since Season 1 didn't even have a 2-part finale. A grand-scale 2-part episode with musical numbers, brand new villain, and some new characters that Hasbro commissioned to promote new toys and playsets. But regardless, let's see how the Season 2 finale was as great as its opener. This is A Canterlot Wedding. So we begin with the main six enjoying a picnic as Spike shows up to give Twilight a wedding invitation.
Princess Celestia cordially invites you to the wedding of Princess Mi Amore Cadenza and... my brother?
That's right, Twilight has a brother who she never addressed until now. Like I said earlier, Hasbro commissioned toys and the writers needed to make it work. But thankfully they did, as they explained that Twilight didn't really keep in touch with him as they got older, with this wonderful song number, BBBFS, as Twilight expresses that her brother was the closest thing she had to a friend before she learned about the magic of friendship.
Your big brother, best friend forever, like two peas in a pod, you did everything together.
As they take a train to Canterlot, it seems the entire city is under severe military lockdown to keep some kind of imposing threat out of Equestria. Remember that, it comes back later. But for now, here's Pinkie Pie sneezing confetti. What they don't show you is her snorting frosting. And now we get to see Twilight's brother, shining armor.
It has nothing to do with the wedding. A threat has been made against Canterlot. We don't know who's responsible for it, but Princess Celestia asked that I help provide additional protection.
Well, okay, that explains that, but who exactly is he marrying? Could it be another new character that was made to sell toys in a castle playset? Indeed it is! In this case, it's Twilight's old foal sitter, Cadence, who has since become the Princess of Love magic. Man, introducing new characters out of the blue for a season finale? What is this? Naruto?
Sunshine, sunshine, lady likes awake. Clap your hooves and do a little shake.
Oh dear sweet Celestia, it's so cute! And it's also a plot point later.
I am going for a Hopacure, and that is
I'm not going. I paid for 3 this
no,
month.
You know,
I mean,
my girlfriends are all getting their hooves done,
We've
and
done
you
this at
said,
least-
oh, sweetie, you just did that thing.
Ah, and thus the debates of morality of love magic and mind control were born. Overanalyzing and theorizing psychology can be fun.
Cadence, it's me, Twilight.
Uh-huh.
We couldn't be more excited to have you here. Right, dear?
Absolutely.
Well, gee, she doesn't seem as friendly as Twilight's flashback made her seem. And you can tell that she's mean because she has a mean smile on her face. She looks really spooky when she does a smile like that, and I don't like it one bit. After that, she gives Twilight even more reasons to not like her. She lies about liking Applejack's baked goods, she judges Rarity's dressmaking skills, and she tells Pinkie Pie that her party plans are only good for a child's birthday party.
Those should be a different color.
I think they're lovely. Me too. I love them.
And I believe this is the first time we ever heard Lyra talk in the show. Bonbon spoke at least 3 times in Season 1, so I believe that this was the very first time we ever got to hear the voice of Lyra Heartstrings.
Bet I can guess what you're all thinking. Cadence is the absolute worst bride-to-be ever. Applejack, did you know that after she told you how much she just loved your hors d'oeuvres, she threw them in the trash?
Oh, she was probably just trying to spare my feelings.
Just wait a couple of seasons and Applejack will give her a reason to not like her apples or her baking, because then she'll be really mad.
Twilight, whatever are you talking about? Cadence is an absolute gem.
Rarity, she was so demanding.
Well, of course she was. Why shouldn't she expect the very best on her wedding day?
Kinda odd for Rarity to say that, considering she almost had a Mondo meltdown when her friends said they didn't like the dresses she originally made them back in Season 1.
Pinkie Pie, you had to have noticed how Cadence treated...
Spike and Pinkie are shippers. Anyway, later that night, Twilight goes to talk to Shining, but Cadence shows up and cuts the conversation short. But Twilight notices a certain something happening between them.
I thought I made it perfectly clear I didn't want you to wear that.
This was my favorite uncle's.
And?
And I think I should wear it.
Are you disagreeing with me?
I guess I am.
Oh, dear. Are you getting another one of your headaches? Feeling better?
Yeah.
She isn't just unpleasant and rude, she's downright evil.
And you can tell that it's evil magic because it's green, because any kind of green magic power in this franchise must be evil. The next day, Twilight breaks up the wedding rehearsal by proclaiming that Cadence is evil, causing her to cry and Shining scolds Twilight for what she did.
Because ever since I started having to perform my protection spell, I've been getting terrible migraines. Cadence hasn't been casting spells on me. She's been using her magic to heal me. And if she hasn't been on her best behavior with your friends, it's because with me being so busy, she's had to make all the decisions about the wedding.
I was just trying to...
She's completely stressed out because it's really important to her that our big day be perfect. Something that obviously wasn't important to you. And you can forget about being my best mare. In fact, if I were you, I wouldn't show up to the wedding at all.
Whoa now. Ouch.
You have a lot to think about.
And now with everyone upset at her behavior, Twilight breaks out into a sad reprise of BBBFF with those cute pointy hoof designs that every pony used in fan animations back then. Oh, My Little Pony, you just took out my heart and stomped it into a million pieces with that. You can't hit me in the feels like that, man. I'm sensitive.
I'm sorry. You will be.
To be continued! Right now! Part 2 begins with Twilight waking up in a cavern deep below the Canterlot Castle, being taunted by Cadence from afar. That is until she comes across the real Cadence. And you can tell that she's the real Cadence because she's all disheveled, recognizes Twilight, and she even remembers that chant they used to do when they were young.
The Cadence who brought you down here was an imposter.
Likely story.
Sunshine, sunshine, ladybugs awake. Clap your hooves and do a little shake.
You remember me.
Of course I do.
And so the duo try to make it back to stop the wedding. Meanwhile, we get the greatest song in all of Season 2, This Day Aria. Beautifully composed by Daniel Ingram with wonderful visuals, awesome contrast between the heroine and villainess, and wonderfully sung lyrics.
Finally, the moment has arrived for me to be one lucky bride. Oh, the wedding we won't make, he'll end up marrying nothing. Shining armor will be mine, all mine.
Well, looks like they're almost out of there, but seems they have company.
You're not going anywhere. I want it!
And now a callback to earlier in Season 2 with Lesson 0.
Great continuity!
So Twilight and Cadence stop the wedding and reveal who this Cadence really is.
She's a changeling. She takes the form of some pony you love and gains power by feeding off your love for them.
Well, at least her and Veronica will have plenty to talk about. Come to think of it, do you think the changelings are like this show's versions of succubi and incubi?
Right, you are, princess. And as queen of the changelings, it is up to me to find food for my subjects. Equestria has more love than any place I've ever encountered. My fellow changelings will be able to devour so much of it that we will gain more power than we have ever dreamed of.
Whoa. Bug-like features, royalty, able to disguise themselves, pure evil? She's Queen Vexus, dude. They'd get along really well.
You may have made it impossible for Shining Armor to perform his spell, but now that you have so foolishly revealed your true self, I can protect my subjects from you!
What you say? What you say?
You know, she probably would have gone down if Luna was there to help Celestia. So Twilight and friends make a break to get the Elements of Harmony to defeat Queen Chrysalis and her army of invading changelings, but before they can do that, we get a flipping awesome fight scene.
They're changelings, remember? They're changelings, remember? Don't let them distract you. We have to get to the Elements of Harmony. They're our only hope.
I saw you snuck in that Flutterdash shipping right there. I saw what you did.
Do me! Nah, I've seen better.
Say hello to my little friend!
But before the girls can get the elements of harmony, they're outnumbered and brought to Queen Chrysalis, who boasts about her new success through a reprise of This Day aria. Well, how are our heroes gonna get out of this one?
Where? Huh? Is the wedding over? My power is useless now. I don't have the strength to repel them.
My love will give you strength.
What a lovely but absolutely ridiculous sentiment.
That's right, the day was saved thanks to
Power of love. It's the power of love.
And with that, we end with Shining Armor and Princess Cadence properly getting married, along with Twilight singing a pop song called Love is in Bloom.
Yes! 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 Best rarity ship! Rarity and Fancy Pants! It's canon! I ship it! I ship it! Oh, and Spike and Sweetie Belle. That one's cute too. But mostly Rarity and Fancy Pants!
This was a great wedding.
Oh, yeah? Just wait until you see what I have planned for the bachelor party.
So overall, this was still a great season finale. Much like the season premiere, it still holds up after all this time. It's a tricky thing to make a season ender revolve around two new faces, but the writers actually made it work. They made both Shining Armor and Princess Cadence really interesting, unique, and likable characters that we'd want to see a story around. Everything else is just so great too. The pacing, the drama, the characterization, the music, everything worked so well in this finale. And much like Discord before her, Chrysalis was a great villain. She was manipulative, cunning, delightfully over the top, and an amazing singer too. Her This Day aria reprise may have been short, but it was great. Celestia bless you, Kathleen Barr. You truly are great and powerful. As for what I'm going to be reviewing next, I'm not too sure at the moment, but I am still currently reading that My Little Pony manga omnibus, so maybe if I finish it before the end of the year, hopefully I'll do a Pony Fanboy review of that. But until then, I'm the Pony Fanboy. I fanboy over ponies, and you just listen.
Hello, every pony. Did I miss anything?